Hi everyone, this is the final video, part three of The Hell I Saw. And as always, dare to dream, think, live, and inspire. Um, this part three video has to do with Jamaica and what I saw. Jamaica is a beautiful island. It is so very beautiful, but unfortunately it's been rocked with so many disasters, so many things, so just let me head into the my next slot. um there you've got names on the screen, and at the bottom it says Jamaica is modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. And I've been saying this for years now. And the reason why I've been saying this is because God specifically told me that Jamaica is unclean. So if God is saying that an island is unclean, why are people going there? Why are people vacationing there? Yes, it's a beautiful island, but if God is saying this place is dirty, why do we go there? Why do people vacation there? Now, excuse me, with this particular dream, it's like I was in Jamaica back where I grew up as a child. And I'm saying to myself, why am I here? I said I would never step foot back in here. And plus, God has forbidden me to step foot in Jamaica because of the dirtiness that is on the island. The way that people are murdered out there, it's, excuse me, it's getting bad. It is getting worse, you know, and no one is to blame but the people of the country. Now, like I said, I was in the area that I grew up, which is in Clarendon, and I was at my grandmother's house, which my sister ripped down. So there's no house that I grew up in there. It's a brand new house that my sister is building. And then I went down to, like, there's a across the way where my grandmother's husband's family used to be. And there was like a pond. It was like a spring that came up. It was like light blue. It was like the water that you see here, but more of a turquoise blue. If you think of blue hole, that would be the best thing to say, blue hole. And there was kids there, and the water, retracted. And I was saying, the water's retracted, and there's little kids that was members of the family there. They were saying, oh, that's mama's room, that's mama's room. And the water just went down and it came right back up, and you saw this little hand coming through, and it's like, it's a dead body, it's a dead body. But it wasn't a dead body, it was one of the kids playing a game. So I asked the child, I said, how old are you? He said he's 13. But with him being 13, he was tilling the ground. He was planting, sorry, working for someone else, planting, tilling the ground for them, planting ground provisions. So I went a little bit up now, and oh my God, because I wanted to see a little bit further up. There was this tree, this old tree that was over 100 years old. It toppled over, and it looked so bad. It was like inside of it, you could see the root was like gray. Um, and it looks so horrific. It looks so bad that it was unbelievable. And then on the left of me now, there was guys that was there. They weren't doing anything, and This one particular one I singled out. I said, "Are you the one that cut down the milli mango? Not the milli mango." I said, "The blacky mango tree." He said, "Yes, he's the one to cut it down." And I went after him to like with like a, believe it or not, a machete. I said, "You don't cut down the trees. How dare you cut down the trees? God gave us trees for food. You don't cut them down, especially trees that is like over 100 years old." And when I said that now, as if Bojo Banton was there, and he chimed in and he was saying, "She's right. You're not supposed to cut down trees that are over 100 years old." You know, and we continued to talk, and I was telling him what I saw, you know, pertaining to his life before he was incarcerated. Oh, I'm jumping ahead. No, when he said that too, this guy took grabbed him because he had on this kind of like black and green it's like raster mesh shirt, and the guy was cutting the shirt, and he said, "What are you doing?" You know? And he pulled away from the guy, and that was when we started to walk, and I was telling him what happened to him. I said to him in the dream, "I know what happened to you. I tried contacting your son to let you know that this is what happened, and how the how would you say, the like, how would you say it now, like the sword that was used to cross him." And I showed him on the ground. I put the sword together to show him how he was crossed, that he would never recover again. And this lady now was with us. I was crying and everything like that, and telling him all about what was happening and everything like that. And this lady um chimed in now, and I was telling her too what had happened to Burja Banton. And I was telling her about the Illuminati, and she said, "Oh, there's no such thing as the Illuminati," you know. Um, and we kept on talking. She had these artists, the were they I can't remember if they were Hungarian, but they were a mixture of they're European mixture anyways, that spoke a different language, and she was like bringing them. And I'm saying, I hope that they're not going to be singing reggae and not giving Jamaica credit for what they were doing. I'm telling, when you see the young man, he was fine and good looking. I would say he was in his early 20s, and the girl that was with him, she was a model. So they were together. Um, the I would say, how would I describe the lady? I'm not going to describe the lady that was with them, because she was a mixture but more white, Or we walked, and then all of a sudden this British man came up now, and he was there talking about money and all that kind of stuff. But the thing that happened in the dream was, it's like, and what's happening in Jamaica too. And I was talking about the now Prime Minister of Jamaica, which is Andrew Holness. And I was telling Buju that he sold out. The Prime Minister sold his soul. He's got no soul. He sold out the people of Jamaica, and Jamaicans know that he literally sold out the nation. When I mean he sold out the people, Jamaica owns absolutely nothing. Jamaica has nothing. Now, for me to see the trees just being this, just like being tossed down, and people cutting down the trees, all the development that is going on, I'm telling you, Jamaica will be no more. It's going to be no more. I will not reiterate this anymore. Jamaica is modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, and no one can blame how Jamaica turned out apart from the government and the people of Jamaica. The government of Jamaica do not care about the people. Not one of them do. And it's like Jamaicans are not waking up. If God has deemed your land unclean, you must know how dirty and how disgusting that land has become for the true and living God to literally denounce your land. That means you are not saved. You have forfeited life. Nothing that you do will save you. If you were to go back to Sodom and Gomorrah of the Bible, Sodom and Gomorrah, it says that God sent his angels to Sodom and Gomorrah to save Lot or whatever. That's not going to happen. God did not send his clean people. I would never send any angel into dirty land that he has deemed unclean to save people. So Jamaica is truly not saved. And to further continue on, it's got Queen Africa and Morgan Heritage name on there. I dream about Morgan Heritage? Yes, I they were also in the dream as well, where I dreamt their dad and their mom. In the dream, their dad was really sickly, and it was like winter time, you know, and we were there talking, um, but we never got far with the conversation in the dream because I know Morgans are related. And I'm going to say this, go off skew. Queen Ifrika, stop your nonsense because you do not represent anyone in Jamaica, nor do what you are right now is a true embarrassment and a disgrace to the Morgan family. You know, Morgans have sight. They have the ability to see into the future because God gave them that gift, not all. And you do not have that gift because if you had that gift, you would be able to see all the atrocities and the nastiness and what the government is doing to the people of Jamaica beforehand. You would know that Andrew Holness himself has and have sold the people, meaning that he has made blood sacrifices unto death already. And for God, you would also know if you had sight, that discernment to see, God would have shown you that Jamaica is unclean. He deemed Jamaica unclean. So stop it because every one of you within the musical fraternity in Jamaica have and has made blood sacrifices for fame. You are just a troll going around on the internet trying to be, you want to be like everyone. If you have not made sacrifice, your blood sacrifice already. Okay, so stop it. Stop your nonsense. You are a grown woman. You know, if you are a true Morgan, know the truth. Okay, literally and truly know the truth. Because I'm going to say this from, I know Buju sold his soul already. I know Vibes Cartel sold his soul already. I know every one of you that is all the rastas out there that say, oh, you are of God and everything like that, and you guys all burn Babylon, you guys are all fake, you guys are all frauds. Not one of you can say otherwise because from DJ Khaled came into Jamaica and made contact with the lots of you guys and made music with you guys, you bounded with Babylon. You guys say bun Babylon, but you can't bun Babylon. No Rasta can bun Babylon. Not one of you guys can burn Babylon because you are all a part of the Babylonian Empire. So therefore, all of you Rastas out there said, oh, una righteous. Not one of you guys are righteous because all of you guys have and has sold your soul. You've all made your blood sacrifices, including the female entertainers out there. And I'm going to put this out there. Duly remember, and I'm going to say again, duly remember the young lady that you guys sacrificed. And you all know who sacrificed her. She was also an entertainer. Many of you guys cry um, and say, oh, this or say that. No, she was sacrificed. J. Capri was sacrificed, and y'all know it. And y'all have your mouth shut, refuse to say anything. So, Queen Africa, stop your nonsense. Stop embarrassing the Morgan name. Stop it, because you, if you had, like I said, if you had sight, you would have known this. So, blood is on a lot of people's hands in Jamaica right now. So, Jamaica can't be saved, and it's nobody's fault but the people. You guys wanted it this way, and you guys got it. It's only a matter of time before Jamaica is literally destroyed, because it's not going to get any better. So, all the fighting that you guys are doing, truly good luck, because it's not helping. It's not helping the cause. It's not saving Jamaica. It is it's just bringing sinking Jamaica further and further into the abyss of hell. You know, we talk about God and we talk about righteousness, but as blacks, we are not of God, the true and living God. We black people aren't righteous to the stuff that you guys are doing out there. Every murder that you guys every murder that is done on that island, it's a sin, not just unto the land, it is also a sin that is carried over onto the people. So if Ma Jan and Jan Tam and Papa this and Papa that continuously commit murder on the island, continually scam and do all of that, those sins that they do, those scams, those murders affect the land itself, and it also affect the people. Their blood is on your hands because the government isn't doing anything about it, and they can't do anything about it because blood has to be spilled. In order for death to live, in order for death to strive, people have to kill. And it has nobody's, you guys don't remember that a part of Jamaica, Port Royal, sank in the in what, 1600s. Think about that debt. Jamaica was known as the wickedest place on earth. That debt has not been paid off, and I keep telling you guys this over and over again. It has gotten so bad to the God himself has literally deemed the land, oh my God, unclean. But yet you guys are still bickering. Not one of you guys go to God and say, God, what can I do? The churches can't help you. The pastors can't help you because they're a scam out there. Not one of you would stand up and say, God, what can I do to save me? What can I do to save Jamaica? But then, once God has deemed it unclean, it can't be saved. The land can't be saved. You as people can't be saved. So what are you are going to do now? What are you as people going to do? Rastas done sell you out. The people done sell out self. The government done sell out self. Where's Jamaica? Where is Jamaica going to be future wise? So as for Clarendon and the water that I see and the trees toppling over, and it's just the disgust, you know, of what's going on. I am not going to analyze it because I know that Jamaica is doomed in the first place. There's no saving it. Um, and it's all the people's fault because you guys all follow behind leaders that do not have your best interest at heart. Leaders that say, here's my right, you know what, leaders that write on the name Pambula cake on a nyametaf and say, yeah man, it goody goody good. But the thing is, you guys don't know that that bulla cake was baked in poop. The bulla was made in poop, on a gobbled on the poop that your opposition, the PMP, the JLP, or whatever ono have as things out there given and just gobble down the doodoo patty with a name on it and eat it and say it's good food without knowing that they've just led you guys all to hell. So basically, the government of Jamaica is saying that you guys are worth nothing. You guys are just the dung in the pit toilets that are out there. So therefore, what I give you, you have to accept. And this is it. You guys have to accept it because none of you, not one of you guys thought about your well-being, your your life here on earth and your life after death. You have to think. You cannot let um, indecent people or demons lead you because the sins that when you follow these demons or demonic leaders, their sins fall upon you. When they have sold their soul, it means that they have given, and you elect them into office, it means that now they have sold out the country and they have sold you out as a race and people. And this is what has been happening. And it has happened. It's you, the people that don't want better for yourself. It's you, the people that are going behind these different politicians and say, yes, this, and kill yourselves for these politicians. Why would you kill yourselves for demons? Think, think. What about the future of your future generations? What do they have? What will they have? No, think about it. Your future generations, what do they have? Do you ever even think about them? Do you think that this world is getting any better? So no, I don't feel sorry for any Jamaican because I know the stuff them that you guys practice, the stuff them that you deal with, the obia, the voodoo, and the science, as well as the human sacrifices that are made. Some of you guys out there are drinking chicken blood, drinking blood of different animals, and singing all those kinds of stuff. So Jamaica is filled with a lot of demons. So therefore, it's the demons that are out there that is in the kids and the different gangs that has and have propelled Jamaica further into hell. No one is willing to change. You know, no, the young kids, you guys aren't planting anymore. You guys aren't planting organic. You guys want a quick turnaround for the farmers out there that are farming. You guys saturate your food with chemicals like pesticides. You guys are planting in organic. So you know what, the sickness, it's you guys that are getting sicker. You know, so the hell that you guys have created for self, the hell that the government of Jamaica have created for you, is the hell that you guys must now live in a very harsh way. And that's all I am going to say, you know. Um, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother because it's beyond me as to why as Black people, we do not think about our lives. We do not think about our future. We do not have plans for our future. And parents do not teach their children the right way. Everyone think it's okay to scam, it's okay to kill, it's okay to do this. It's not okay. There is a hell, and hell is literally going to come down to earth. And on that note, guys, I'm leaving off, truly leaving off.